I fail, but maybe I wasn't born for this. No one is coming to save you. Hey stylings, this is Girl Praise and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, welcome, and I hope that you are here to stay. Actually, I'm going to give you a second to subscribe. Thank you. Well, if you're seeing this face for the first time, my name is Praise and I do beauty, lifestyle, and fashion content, and also I love to, maybe one day I'm going to talk my way up to becoming a millionaire. Yeah, but anyways, before wasting much of your time, you saw the title of the video. Today is getting real juicy and messy, so we're hoping you stay till the end of the video. And also, if there are questions that you would also want to ask me that were not asked in the Q&A, make sure to leave your questions down below. I will be glad to answer those questions. So without wasting much of your time, let's get into it. So I'll be reading the questions from my phone because I took some screenshots of them. So here's the first question. This person asks, makeup products which are budget friendly. Well, I'm going to say drugstore makeup is definitely budget friendly. You can find this depending on where you're located. If you're in Germany like me, you can go to DM, Müller, Rossmann. You'll find brands like Essence, Manhattan, Catrice. Those are makeup products that are budget friendly. But then I always give people the advice that even if you want to buy budget friendly makeup, make sure to balance it out to some not really luxury brands, but then some high-end products, so that you have a mixture and your makeup can balance it, like the products can balance each other out. Because if you go all the way with some budget friendly products, not everything there is good. Just like the high-end products, they are not always good. Some products are good, some of them are a flop. I mean, a flop is a flop. So you know, you have to find a way and balance things out. If you buy, for example, if you buy a foundation from Maybelline and you buy your pressed powder from Catrice, and then you buy your setting spray from MAC, you know, just balance out the product so that at the end of the day the products look, you know, on your face, they look good. Then we cannot really tell that this is just like drugstore makeup, you know. Well, that's just my own tip and my own thinking. Someone asks, are you still a nurse? Guys, I am still a nurse. I'm still a nurse. I'm a nurse assistant, don't get it twisted. I am still a nurse, guys, and at the same time I'm trying, you know, to balance it out with my content creation because this is what I love. But I feel like the way maybe that I post, like maybe posting every day, people think that, you know, I got time on my hands and I'm not doing anything else. I'm not a full-time content creator, but we're not there yet, baby, but we're on the way, okay? We're coming, slowly but surely. Someone asked, how do you maintain your skin? I mean, it's really beautiful. Okay, so one thing that I never do is take my skin for granted. That I don't do because I'm a person who loves experimenting with different kinds of makeup. So when I take my time to like really cleanse my skin and do my skincare, I make sure I do it to the T. So I do my morning skincare routine and I do my evening skincare routine. I make sure that I don't ever sleep with makeup, and yeah, that I take time for my skin. If I'm going to work really early, I'm going to wake up like 15 minutes before so that I have time to like really, you know, get into my skincare. Because child, this is the first thing that people see when they look at you. Your skin, your face, this is the first thing that people see, and they'll judge you for it. So it doesn't have to be pretty or perfect, but it has to be clean. That's the main goal. Make sure that you're keeping it clean. Okay, and then the next person said, how long did it take for you to get a good apartment in Germany? Yo guys, it was a struggle. I talked about this on my TikTok. It was a struggle, but then there is different platforms where you can actually try and get a place in Germany. I just looked into all the platforms, WG, Anzeige. I think I'll list some of them here on the screen so that you can look at them, and also it might help you. But I ended up getting my apartment using the app eBay, Kleinanzeige. If you're in Germany, you know what that is. And that's how I ended up getting my apartment. The other apps that I use to like look for a place, there are some apps where you actually have to pay a certain amount to be notified that there's a new place, like where you're looking to find an apartment, like there's a new apartment that just came out, so that you're one of the first people to like apply to it. So I tried that. I was paying 2 different apps, but the one that I wasn't paying, eBay, is the one where I got my apartment. So you really need to like try by all means and use those platforms where you don't have to pay anything, like eBay, because at the end of the day, that is where you might actually get your good apartment. Someone asked, which Ausbildung did you do? I did the Altenpflegehelfer Ausbildung. That is the one that I did. I love getting this question. What keeps you going? What keeps me going, guys? I think the fact that I believe in myself and I want so much for myself. I believe in the potential that I have, and just the fact that I know that there's people looking up to me. Like, for example, I have a little brother and a little sister, but my little brother is still like very young. My sister is now doing her own thing. She's now in her apprenticeship, so I don't worry about her that much. But my little brother, that keeps me going. The fact that I want more for me, I want more for him, I want more for the future that I have in my mind. I want to be able to afford anything that I want, not just afford, but to live a life where I can give the people I love anything they want. I can be the provider for my mom, for my brother, for the things that they never thought they would have, something like that. I just want better and I want more. And that one thing is always at the back of my mind. So when I'm pushing myself to the limit, I know it's not because I'm doing this just for me, but I know that I'm not doing this just for me. If I make it, there is a whole other generation that is going to make it. So that is the mindset that I have that really drives me into like working hard. So yeah. And another question, do you ever get burnouts? Yes, I do. Guys, I'm human. I do get burnouts. There are times where I'm just like burnt out and I cannot be on TikTok or Instagram, that I just shut down and I'm just sitting at home. All I'm doing is just watching my series and stuff like that. It can be exhausting. It can be exhausting. You need to find a way to like balance everything out, okay? For example, working a full time and then doing my content, and also being a sister and being a girlfriend and all that, you have to like balance everything out, having time for your people and also having time for yourself and also doing content and also going to work. Because I feel like 90%, not even 90%, okay, maybe 80% of our lives, we spend it at work, like 80% of our lives. If you calculate the time you wake up and go to work and the time you get back, almost like three quarters of the day is gone, So think about it like that, like your whole life, and you're doing that. So I am trying to find a way, or I've tried to find a way to balance my life, my work life, my personal life and private life, to just, try and have like a separation or a limit, or I don't know if that makes sense, so that I don't really get as much burned out, like I used to. Okay, someone was asking about jeans that I had posted. Well, let me just say, I get my jeans from Bershka. I have some jeans from not Primark, from Shein, but the Shein jeans I buy some that are a little bit expensive, not that expensive, but just a little bit over 30 euros. I know that maybe it's a good jean. So jeans I have from Bershka, from Zara, and from H&M. H&M also has good jeans. If you want good jeans also, H&M definitely. And then someone asks, are you single, are you married, or divorced? Am I single, married, or divorced? Well, I have someone in my life. That's what I will say. I won't say much, but there's someone in my life. Yeah, there's a man. There's this guy. There's this guy in my life. So yeah, I am not single or divorced. And then someone asks, how are you? How's the creator life? And they miss talking to me. Okay, so I'm good. Well, besides the fact that I have caught a cold, but I'm okay. The creator life is okay, but exhausting sometimes, guys. You know, you'll see me posting, but sometimes it's just exhausting. Why is it exhausting? Because I don't see the growth. Okay, I see brands want to work with me, and I'm working with different brands, big brands like Estee Lauder. But at the same time, my numbers are not going up, and at some point I was like, maybe I'm boring for this. Maybe I wasn't born for this. You know, I've had those things go in my head, and I'm just like, I don't know, am I doing something wrong? Am I not like doing so much call to action that people want to engage with me? But I don't know, it's crazy. It's not easy. It needs you to have like your own head, your own mindset, because if you try and look at the numbers and all that, you go crazy, like you completely lose it. You go insane. So you need to just find your own way, your own balance to, like, as a creator, not really look at those numbers. When growth comes, it's good. You know, we all want growth in our social media accounts as a creator and stuff. But when it doesn't come, don't beat yourself up for it. Things are going to change. You just need to keep doing you, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm just going to keep doing me, because this is not just like about the money, but it's about what I like. This is what I like doing. So I'm going to do it for me. Even if people don't appreciate it yet, even if not so many people appreciate it yet, I'm going to do it for me because it makes me happy. That's the mindset that I have now. Someone asks, how do you stay positive? Well, I think this question, I'll circle back to something that I answered before. Well, I believe in myself, and I always have this thing in my mind that no one is coming to save you. You can have a great partner who takes care of you, buys everything for you, but there's always going to be something about just being successful as your own person, as your own self. So the fact that in my head I just go like, no one is coming to save you. You need to do this yourself. You need to stay positive. You need to just, give yourself a hit at the back, like if you don't feel like getting out of bed, and be like, you have to get out of bed. I'm not feeling too good, but then I told myself that I am not going to feel sorry for myself. That is one thing that I have learned. I'm never going to feel sorry for myself. I am going to make sure that I wake up and I get some things done, because no one is going to do it for me. And another person is looking for a foundation, affordable foundation at Roseman. Any suggestions? I'm not sure if Roseman has Maybelline and Catrice. There's a Catrice foundation that I have, which is really good. So I'm gonna try and find the name, but Catrice and Maybelline. And another person asked, how is your new home? It's beautiful. It's nice. I feel happy and comfortable. It's one of the best decisions I've ever made. Not a question, love, but you are doing great. Keep shining. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. How is Dusseldorf treating you? Well, Dusseldorf has been kind so far. It has been great. I had a great start of the month. If you watch my vlogs, you see that it has been it's been good. And then someone was asking, have you moved to Dusseldorf, and if so, does it feel like home? Yes, it feels like home to me. It feels like home to me. I wish I could have done this earlier, but anyway, God has his own timing and his own reasons. Okay, someone asked in German, write the caption there in English. Was ist dein nächstes Ziel? Mit welcher Brand willst du arbeiten? Also, mein nächstes Ziel, einfach weiterzumachen, wachsen und neue Sachen probieren, weißt du? Neue Sachen einfach ausprobieren. Like, just put myself more out there, If I fail, I fail, but what's the risk? What do I have to lose if I don't try? I just have to risk it and try and see. Maybe I can grow or learn other things, Yeah, that's what I can say. And mit welcher Brand willst du arbeiten? With which brands do I want to work with? YSL, Fenty, Rode, Prada, Rare Beauty. Yes, guys, just come to mama. Come to mama, guys. I want to work with these brands. I want to work with Red Beauty so bad, YSL, Prada, Rode, yeah, and many other brands. Gucci, Beauty, which other ones? Let me take it a moment. Those are some of, well, I have a lot of other brands that I want to work with, but those are the names that just came into my head right now. You know, if I can get on their PR list and just work with them on some exclusive things, that would be great. Another person asks, are you Kenyan? No, I'm not. I'm Zimbabwean. Not a question. I just love your content and energy. Thank you so much, girl. It means a lot. I appreciate it. How did you relocate to Germany? I have a whole video about that. You have to scroll down through my YouTube and you'll see it. But I came to Germany as an au pair. How many years has it been since you came to Germany? It's been more than 5 years now. This is my 6th year. In 2 months, it'll be 6 years. Someone said, I'll same share. What skincare products do you use? What do you recommend for a black skin, for dark skin? Well, I'm going to be doing an updated skincare routine because my skin has been updated. I mean, my nighttime routine is going to be updated. I'm starting today. I'll be using some new Estee Lauder products that they sent me, and I'm excited to see how my skin is going to look after that. But then I'm going to do a video for the updated skincare routine, and I hope you will watch it, the person who asked here. But what I can say is definitely find yourself a good cleanser, a good toner. My favorite toner is the one from Dr. Jart. Toner and serum at the same time, and also from Tia the milk serum. Those two. Am I right or die? Another person just asked, creating gadgets. Well, let me just say, you need to find good lighting, because you don't have to have a camera to start creating. You can use literally your iPhone, your Samsung, or whatever phone you're using, but you need to try and find good lighting. If you don't have good lighting, try and film your content during the day where there is daylight lighting, like in front of a window if you can, because that light will be just shining through and you can just like use it to your advantage. Okay, my first camera my man's bought me and somehow I dropped it, but the second camera that I have used is the Sony ZV-E1. I think I have it here in my drawers, because this one is a good camera. This is the camera that I've been using for a long time now, so I would definitely recommend this one. And you need to find yourself a good tripod stand, which is adjustable if you can, because sometimes I want to take my content outside the house and I'm alone, like to take pictures and to take videos, and I need to have a tripod that I can take with me. So you have a nice adjustable tripod stand, and this one that I'm using here for my camera is also a small one to like vlog. So yeah, if I'm taking content sitting down, I can always carry it with me. If I want to take content like standing up, like pictures, then I have to carry the other tripod with me. But yeah, tripod, light, phone, you're good. You can start. And then another person asked, is it possible to be a self-taught makeup artist, or certifications are a must? I don't think certifications are a must unless you want to work at a specific place, like with a specific brand, where they'll ask you for certifications. But then I am self-taught. I never got to go to any school to learn how to like do makeup. I just did that through YouTube. I used to watch Abo Mihlali, Bongai Mapo, and yeah, that is where I like really, learned how to do my makeup. How do you achieve a very pretty look? Because I don't know nothing. Girl, if you want to achieve a pretty makeup look, come to my Instagram. Definitely you'll see how I layer my products. I'm literally putting more videos out there where I'm just doing my makeup, so come to my Instagram and my TikTok. How do you prevent smile lines from ruining your makeup? Do you know I haven't gotten smile lines in a while? Like, honestly, that is a good question. I think you just need to have the right product, guys. I used to get smile lines, but I don't get smile lines anymore. I need to really see what changed. But I think it's because I upgraded my makeup. That's why I don't get smile lines anymore. Like, I don't. It's weird. It's not weird, it's nice. But then I'm just thinking about it, yeah, that there's smile lines. But I don't. We'll do a video about that. Okay. What's your favorite brand? Makeup, skincare, shower, body products. My favorite makeup brand, I think I have more Morphe products than anything else. Well, Morphe eyeshadows, yeah. But I will say, I'm not sure if I have a favorite, but I have a lot of things that I just like. I'm not sure if I have a favorite yet. And then for skincare, I don't really have a favorite, but I know what I like. Korean skincare. I love Korean skincare. So yeah, that is how you can kidnap me. Call me to Korea and you can kidnap me. Shower or body products, I think Sol de Janeiro, I give them a 10. Sol de Janeiro and Rituals, those are really good. Guys, so we have come to the end of the video. Well, that was a lot. That was more than I expected, actually. Well, but we have come to the end of the video. I think some of your questions might not have been asked, so make sure to leave your comments down below. Let me get back to you, maybe in another video. But I hope you liked this video, and I hope that you're gonna tune in into my other video or my previous video if you didn't watch it. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Come back again next time for another video. Bye.